Welcome back, you guys, and welcome if you're new to the channel. So today we are doing a channel message from Spirit. I don't know what's gonna come out. I'm just gonna let that be known. We're just going to look at what was pre-picked. Okay, so we have the Rondo Crescite. I'm really bad at names, y'all, so forgive me. If you know the correct name and you want to give the pronunciation in the comments, feel free to do so. We have the Angel Light for pile number 2. We have the Aquamarine for pile number 3. And then we have the Selenite for pile number 4, okay? So I'm pretty sure you already knew what you were drawn to through the thumbnail. But I'm going to give you 3 seconds to pick, okay? Alright, and if you're attracted to more than one pile, please feel free to just stop by it. Alright, so let's get into pile number 1. Alright, so we have pile number 1. Welcome. This was the crystal you picked. It talks about service, commitment, healing, emotional wounds, and renewal of passion. Okay? We're gonna put that in the middle. No, it's a lot of cards, so we're just gonna see. Let's get into your oracle. Okay, we have impatience. My life is unfolding in divine timing. All delays are beneficial, and I'm always at the right place at the right time. And that's very true. Alright, so we have break the chain, ancestral patterns, healing, rewriting the future. So that's healing coming out twice. And then it's also followed by impatience. Because this type of stuff takes time, so you may be impatient for what's to come. Okay, so I'm feeling like we should hold off these 2 oracles right here, and I'm gonna get into this one. The Gathering, community, kinship, and companionship. Again, there's kinship, community with ancestral patterns. So there's people who are connected to you, service. Usually you service people that you know. Let's see where to put this right here. So let's get into, this was in reverse, the 4 of Swords. So we just gonna take it in a reverse state. And that is mission. Protects against slander and impious people. The God of Trinity. And we see somebody who is bored. We gonna remind ourselves that it's in reverse state. And then we just gonna get into it. So we have the 3 of Wands. The God of Hope. Construction of the universe. Construction, rewriting. Help with great works. Protection from adversities. Okay. And then we have Temperance in reverse, of course. And then this is what it says. Reconciliation regains the favor of those who one has offended. And it's the God of joy. Alright. So let's see what your other tarot says. Empress. Okay. That's good. I'm already seeing that, like, you're a sweet person. And you're really just trying to find your way. We have the Knight of Coins. You're really trying to see where you're going to make your mark at when it comes to finances. And we have the Hermit. And it's centering your reading. I'm going to push that up a little bit. Let's see if we can push them all up so you can kind of see. Because I be wanting to see all my cards. Like, even though it don't matter, the cards don't matter. It really, the message is what matters. I be wanting to see it because it's some things that I'll take from a card that the tarot reader may not say. So we're going to try our best to keep everything in line. And we're going to pull it in focus if needed. So we had a 3 of Baskets. Is that 3 coming out again? Yeah, it is 3 coming out again. And then depicted in the 3 of Baskets, we have community. We had working with somebody who is working with their elders. They're really getting in tune with their emotions. And then we have the Ace of Sticks. So yeah, beginning of a new way of thinking about stuff. Like maybe you're gonna look at your family in a different light. Look at your past history of your family in a different light. And then we have the Daughter of Coins again, family. So maybe you're a person who is really caught up in living a quote unquote glamorous lifestyle, a fast lifestyle, and Spirit is coming to tell you that you really need to slow down, because all this busying around is not, you're not working towards anything, you're just busying around. Let's see what your last oracle say. Inner journey, yeah. So you're not focused on your inner journey is what I'm hearing, or you're loosely focused on it. And I'm seeing, you're seeing if Spirit is very adamant about this family and connecting with your family. Maybe you're out of reach with your family. Maybe I should get my people stick. This came out. Or maybe you may be out of, you don't want to get in reach with your partner's family. I don't know. A weird card. Your woman came out in my people's deck. So I just wanted to put that out there. Maybe you want to get in touch with a cousin that you fell out with. A aunt that's, you know, narcissistic. You know, you just... And maybe they're in a relationship that you don't really... That you don't necessarily care about, like, and I hate to be blunt about this, but maybe they're around people that you don't care about. Maybe this is a person that is not your direct friend, but somebody else's friend that you want to get in contact with and get into that vibe with. But I'm feeling here that you're missing a vibe, and like, if you like one of those people who contribute to the vibe, I'm definitely feeling like it's for you to communicate and to reach out to other people. I feel like with the God of Hope, you're gonna be successful in connecting with whoever you thinking about reaching out to. Hold on, y'all. I'm pulling up some more cards. Okay, boom. We have holding on to the past, and then we have pray, your angels are near. So yeah, I really feel like even though you're in this energy of working on something and you're trying to conserve your own light, I see here that you need to really focus on what matters. If you feel like the best time that you ever have in your life is with your family, then you need to focus on making that bag up to contribute to that fun time. I see here with the Four of Swords that in reverse, that you're bored with life. You feel like it's just nothing. Like, you don't, every day it's just, everything is on replay. Like, you go out with the same people, you do the same stuff, and you want to do something different. I think you need to have patience with yourself and really find joy in other stuff. Just getting out there and be more open. We're going to put these in an upright state for you, because I feel like you're going to understand what I'm saying. With the gathering, I really feel like you should orchestrate a party or something for your family. Like, get together with somebody you know or something and celebrate them. I feel like this going to show what type of person you are, and it's going to show the type of emotion that you have for somebody. Let's see what your last oracle is. Integration. So I definitely feel like you should be more integrated when it comes to your schedule and who you spend your time with, and just showing up for the people you love, because honestly and truly, I don't really just hold space in my heart for people who are sometiming. Not saying that I don't love them, but saying that, like, I take what they say, what they do, all that with a grain of salt. And a person who, like, is really into you wouldn't want to hear that from you. But I'm just saying from your perspective that it's okay to be like that. But at the end of the day, it's about the main objective is the feeling of love, and letting people know that if you really want to show somebody that you love them, you be there for them. You take that time. With the Daughter of Coins, there's somebody who is an expert at giving people time and giving people affection. This person is serving people macaroni and cheese. I just had a family event, you guys, and we always go to family events, and you just learn so much from your cousins. You learn so much about, You don't want to, like, your elders tell a lot about your generational curses and stuff. Like my family, Lord, if anybody tuning in, my family's just big as I don't know what. Like, and everybody has health problems. So they told me that I need to focus on my health while I'm young. So I don't know what, like, maybe you're a family of alcoholics. Maybe you're a family of smokers. Because I have my other side of the family, we all smokers. So yeah, I just feel like it's what you want to do. Like, if you feel like a habit is no longer serving you, or a mindset is no longer serving you, I feel like you should focus on why it's not serving you and push towards making an effort of pushing away from that reality, okay? This is a beautiful reading, and it says contentment right here. So I hope that you were content with the message that came out. This is a different type of message, but it really felt good to deliver it. So I hope it felt good for you to receive it, okay? So if you like this video, give me a thumbs up. If you like me, share. And as always, I'll see you again. Alright, power number 2. So we have the angel light. So this is angel communication, clairvoyance, alignment, dream insights. Okay. That is a beautiful card to receive. If you're a person that has vivid dreams, I encourage you to keep a notebook by you. And when you wake up, write down your last scene. That should be the first thing on your mind. It may take time to train, but that will get you more in tune with your inner self. Now, do I do it? Not really, because this is how I channel spirit. So, spirit is going to communicate with you in the way that you best channel, okay? So, I don't know why I was compelled to say that. Oh my goodness, you got 2 cards. I didn't even notice it. So, you have body. Show me, divine, how to love and fully care for this body. Please give me the radiant miracle of accepting my body as is. That's beautiful. And then we have a lot of blue. Body, blue, beautiful. Okay. And enjoyment. Striving and pushing makes life into endless hard work. The more you're inviting love to take over, the more enjoyment comes. Allow me to enjoy this life, dear Lord. Amen. Because if we're striving to meet unrealistic body standards, we are never going to be happy, because we're always going to look like something we're not, okay? That's just it. And hey, baby, I'm a woman too, so I wanted that BBL, but instead I went to the gym, so that's just that. Do not, what did we just say? Do not dim to fit in. How are you dimming your light in order to fit in? So this is a person who is really like, they're already special themselves, but they're constantly seeing, I believe they're rubbing out all this negativity. They're rubbing out the belief that they're not good enough. Let's just keep that in mind. Like, you are good enough. So let's get into another oracle. We got a lot of oracles out here. The mirror. Other lives, past lives, dimensional lives. And we have, again, you looking at yourself. So forget the past lives. Be present and just understand how presently you can love yourself. And I think that that's what's gonna make the difference. So we have forgiveness here. So let's get into your tarot. We already running out of space. 8 of Swords energy. Yep, and it's following where the body is. Okay, yep, I'm feeling that energy for you, definitely. The Knight of Swords. Amen. So this energy is ending soon. And then we have the 3 of Cups. You're going to find friends that accept you the way you are, and you guys are going to really celebrate the outcome. And the 3 of Cups is centering your reading, because evidently these were messages that you need to hear. So we have the 2 of Sticks. So I'm definitely see somebody who is in conjunction with this forgiveness. I see somebody who is reminiscent on the past. That's what I'm feeling from this card. We have the 10 of Baskets. Amen. We have people here who are fully supporting you, they are celebrating you and celebrating your success. Pile number 2, I felt like you were nervous at the beginning of this reading, but do you see how beautifully your reading is aligning? Like, do you see the beautiful symmetry? I feel like you should trust the Lord, because His will is absolutely perfect, and this reading came together perfect as well. And we have the grandchildren. Maybe your ancestors and your elders are really important to you. I definitely encourage you, especially with COVID going around and everything, not wishing that on them, Lord. I'm washing my hands of that energy. But just understand that circumstances happen, and everybody has a time and a date. So let's just, not take for granted, oh, they're living now. Let's talk to them, commune with them, and let them know how special they are with us. Because sooner or later, it's going to be our time, and we are going to want to be celebrated because of how we celebrated others and how we were there for others. I see here that your body is the least of your worries. I feel like you have a lot more to be grateful for, a lot more to be looking for. I see here you're surrounded by beautiful people who support you. I honestly see that you are the only person with this Eight of Swords energy who has yourself tied up, who is in your mind. Get out of your mind because your feet aren't bound, your hands aren't bound. Look up and live life and stop worrying about what you look like. That's what I feel like Spirit is saying. So let's get into your last cards. We have the 10 of Baskets present, and we have the beautiful 9 of Cups basket. I can't even get it out. The 9 of Cups present. Healing, preserves wealth, and cures diseases. The God of the kindest giver. God, the kindest giver. And He is the kindest giver. And He's giving you this message to let you understand that you're special to Him from day one. He didn't know how you were going to turn out, but you were special then and you're special now. Stop worrying about if you're special to other people, because people just like you don't feel like they're special. There's people out there who literally tear themselves down and tear other people down worse so that they feel good about themselves. Okay? Don't be caught up with people like that, and definitely don't allow yourself to talk to you. Don't allow you to talk to yourself like that. So we have the 9 of Pentacles. It's affecting your bag. You may not be getting the type of job that you know you could because you're worried about your body. If you want to be a plus size model, do that, babe. If you feel like you're too curveless, you don't have enough curves, or you're too box shaped to be a model, baby, that's what the original model looked like. The models just now got curvy, just now got booty. Let's be real. So we have the King of Pentacles, the adored God. Obedience causes harmony and peace. That's a good thing to cause. So because you're at peace with yourself and because you accept yourself as is, you're causing other people to say, dang, let me just accept myself the way I am, because God, I just know He made me special. He made me as is. I'm good as is. Okay? Calms anger in anyone. So that's you saying a calm word that's like, ooh, I needed to hear that to somebody's spirit. Oh, excuse me. So we have here the Emperor taking command of your life. That's what I'm seeing here. Like unto God. The way God takes command of your life when you least expect it, and He takes care of the issues that you give Him. I'm really feeling this card for you. Political authority gives safe travel and protects against conspiracies. So if you feel like people are going to conspire against you, or people are going to get together in a room and say, did you see her? Did you see him? He don't have no money. This and that, boo boo. You know how people just be. Like, if you feel like that's going to happen, even if it does happen, they're not going to have anything to say but good things. Okay? This is what's staring up at me. Do no evil. So, like, definitely don't try to get back at these people, because karma is going to tear them up. Let's be real. Karma is for real. You know what karma feel like if you're a good person. And maybe these people who are trying to get back at you, or you feel a negative energy, maybe they're not good for you. Just accept the vibe as is, okay? If they're not good for you, just accept that they're not. Grace and determination. So definitely gear yourself not in a vanity mindset, because worrying about things like your body, your hair, your eyelashes, stuff like that is vanity, okay? That's to please other people. Pleasing God is sticking, look at this, staring up at me. You are the vibe. We're accepting that energy. So if you are worried about things that are vain, Spirit will never be able to use you the way you want to be used, because you're worried about things that have no meaning, okay? How another person views you has no meaning, because you should want somebody to view you for the inside, okay? A lot of people are beautiful couples, but they have terrible harmony inside their homes. You see them outside, you see them look good, you see them on social media, you see them look good. They're ha ha he he. They're on YouTube, ha ha he he. We're making TikToks together, ha ha ha. But the reality is this is a job to them. They argue when they make the edits. They argue when they're making up the skits. The fact that they're getting the skit together be because somebody said, I'm going to do it, and somebody else said, you know what, since you're doing it, I'm going to do it too. And you know what? That's not the energy to have. You should be cooperating with your partner, period. So if you're a person who is, you know, focused on maybe you can't have a relationship because you're not looking a certain way, it's not because you're looking a certain way. It's because you shouldn't accept the treatment that other people are giving you. It's not about you. It's not about how you look. It's about they're not being reciprocative of the niceness that you give out. Period. That's the problem. Okay, enjoy your life and enjoy the people who enjoy you as is. Okay, you don't go to the store and get something and say, no, you don't go to the deli in the store and say, hey, can you add this? They're gonna say, baby, this is the deli, you buy what's in front of us. So period. Whatever God put out in you and whatever God made you to be, it is that. Now, I'm going to say this, for some people, not for all people. If you are morbidly obese, it's not healthy. If you are diabetic and you love sweets and you're not going to stop, that's not healthy. If you have high blood pressure and you love eat smoked neck bones, all that extra, that's not healthy. That's not supporting your body. That's not supporting you. Do things that make your body feel good, because in turn, that's going to make you feel good. When I got on this health journey, my confidence and my energy levels were low. But since I started working out, feeling good about myself, seeing the healthy changes in my body, my energy level is high. And I don't accept any kind of energy because my energy levels are high. My vibration is high. So definitely look into vibrating the highest that you can and not really worry about other people's vibration. Only focus on your vibration and watch your vibration soar. Pile number 2. Okay, so we have reached the end of your reading. If you like this reading, give me a thumbs up. If you like me, subscribe, hit the notification bell if you don't want to miss another reading. Okay, and definitely tune in. So have a good day. Hey, pile number 3. So we have the aquamarine here. We have water healing, compassion, speaking your truth, yes, and compromise. Okay, so let's get into it. Let's see if we can make that center. So we have here, trust the niggle. What is the niggling feeling trying to tell you? And that's also with speaking your truth. Okay, trusting your intuition. As a water sign myself, I understand how hard it is to kind of connect with your intuition, because people sometimes are connected to you who don't mean your best good or like feed off of your energy. And we talk about energy, fairy energy, growth, expansion, and flowering. So maybe and then these colors correlate as well. So maybe you're definitely feeling this reading. You don't have to be a Cancer or a water sign to like enjoy my readings. I just connect with water signs because people don't understand how much your emotions impact you. And they try to make it seem like, it's nothing. But those are the type of people who like push down feelings or they eat their feelings. I'm more so of a person that now I like to express my feelings because I don't want them to transmute into something else, okay? Because that happens with a lot of people. Let's get into your tarot. We have here the 10 of Sticks. So you're carrying a lot of burden is what I'm feeling, or you have a lot that you're working on as well. We have the Mother of Coins in reverse. So I feel like you're not getting a lot of sleep or restful sleep when you do get it. And then we have here in reverse the 9 of Swords. So that's a good energy. I feel like maybe you should take some time to yourself to rest, because if you're a correct creative person and you're working on projects, I don't feel like it's productive to work, because you're really because you don't have any energy. Your creativity is going down. Is going down to the left. So you don't want that. You want your creativity to soar up and to the right. So I'm really feeling that, And it's not, I don't know why. These are my favorite cards. So maybe you're doing your most favorite craft. And right now, the creativity for it is left because, you don't have the energy to do what you used to do because you're working hard on it. So that could be if you're a lash person and you're lashing relentlessly, you making buku money, or even if you're a gamer, YouTube, TikTok, whatever you're doing. You could even be a nurse and you're working relentlessly. 12-hour shifts, baby. Take a break, because you are not going to enjoy what you do if you're not energized to do it. I hope that makes sense, because I can't make that any clearer. The 8 of Wands, amen. We accepting this energy. I see here that in the future you will be more energized. I hope that's after this reading. And it's going to allow you to look at new beginnings in a different light and new emotions in a different light. And I see here your cup running over. That's the first time I've noticed it, and that's the phrase that came out for me. I love it. And then new emotions. Oh my God, I love that. In conjunction to the 9 of Swords, new emotions. So you're past them, how you felt about things previous. You're not thinking about that no more. I love that for you. Let's get into your on the oracle. We have the truth. That's truth coming out twice. So evidently, I don't know if anybody's lying to you, but let's rebuke that energy. Amen. I'm glad the truth is coming out. I hope it comes sooner for you. We have the 10 of Wands coming out. So it's God humiliating the proud, spiritual communication, influences religious men, teachers, and men of law. So I see here you being an influential person, pile number 3. And also with speaking your truth, you also unlike other people to speak their truth. I just want to put that out there for you, whoever that was for. So whatever truth you're keeping that's hindering you from healing or whatnot, speak that truth and allow people to resonate with what you're saying. You may not get the response right off, but somebody eventually is going to speak up about how you unlock them. So I have the King of Swords, the exalted God, victory, grants victory and protection from lightning. So that's against the wrath. That's against the wrath of well, you know how when a group of people start doing bad, all of a sudden, it's not all of a sudden, you know what, they go through a timeline of doing bad. So I see here that although things may not work out for other people, they're working out for you, okay? And that's a blessing, especially when you feel like, you know, you're working relentlessly and you feel like you have no results. That's me on the cool. I feel it. So it's cool because everything is coming. Your cup again is going to run over though. In conjunction, that's 2 cups that's running over for you. Let me pull it up so you can see it. That's 2 cups running over for you. So I see here, and then it's water healing. So I see here you are going to be fulfilled in a way that you definitely want to be fulfilled, okay? So we have the Page of Pentacles. God's son above all. Period. I love that. Loyalty, alliance, friendship, and reconciliation. So, yup, I'm definitely feeling that for you. And I don't think I need to, you know, say anything on that. So if you have a friendship or something that you've been neglecting or you don't have time for, you need to reach out to them so you could like talk about what's been going on and maybe speak your truth, and maybe that'll allow them to speak their truth. Oh my goodness, I didn't even get into this oracle. Calmness. So that's calm coming out again, or am I tripping? I thought I seen another calm. But anyways, so we have calmness. The inner divine is the witness of all. Oh my goodness. So you're definitely dropping the calmness sometimes and just going hard. So let's not do that. The inner divine is the witness of all, remaining still and quiet even during intense turbulence. So take a deep breath and then say, quiet my mind, dear Lord. May your peaceful calm take over. So I'm going to take some of these cards because that's what I've been doing for the other piles, and we're going to let Spirit have the last say. Oh Lord, so this is going to be a hard reach for you. Okay, so now I'm understanding why it's a hard reach. You're safe and secure, so stop worrying. Stop taking on excess burden, okay? Because you're taking on excess burden, or because you're worrying about lack, or because you're worrying about worries and other stuff, you're attracting evil. You're attracting more worries. You're attracting more negative energy. So attract no evil and you will receive no evil. So let's think positively. Oh, what did I say? And at the bottom, right here in front of me, we have think no evil. Ugh. I'm reaching again, deep and heavy. It's okay to cry. Just remember to wipe your eyes and shine. Don't forget to smile. Period. So definitely don't worry about all the turbulence that you're in your life. Oh my God, these messages are just coming through. No evil can touch you. So if you're attracted to pile number 2, I feel like you're a clairvoyant person. I feel like you have good intuition. and it's blocked because you're not telling your truth. And because of this, your messages are flowing so beautifully and they're so aligned. So you may have been attracted to pile number 2. So you have reached the end of your reading, pile number 3. I hope you enjoyed it, and if you did, if you liked me and my reading style, please subscribe, and share it if you feel like somebody else will be touched by this reading. Okay, and I'm gonna see you next time, pile number 3. Okay, so high pile number 4, we have the selenite crystal, psychic insight, blessings, fidelity, and deep connection. If you were attracted to pile number 2, I definitely encourage you to go to there. So this is a selenite crystal for real. I have like my personal item in there for a touch of myself, money to feed this energy here, and then candy to further feed this energy. Well, bless this energy and to feed this energy. So yeah, this is my selenite. You're not supposed to get selenite wet. I have a selenite crystal under my bed to promote clarity. Because of this practice, I want to be clear about what's going on around me. I want to be able to step back and just look at things from a different light. Yeah, so let's get into your oracle, pile number 4. We have confidence. Oh my goodness. Divine confidence is completely different from the bravado of the ego. You make space for something larger to take hold. Please fill me with your confidence, oh Lord. Grant me courage I never knew I had. Okay. Then we have here Sisterhood of Rose. Yeah, definitely check out pile number 2. Beauty and devotion, priestess, mystic, and teacher. So yeah, and because mystic, teacher, priestess with the psychic insight, I'm definitely feeling this. If your psychic insight or your intuition is blocked, as an energy healer, as a person who's an empath, or a person who is emotionally intelligent, period, you're gonna feel as though you have no confidence. You're gonna feel drained, and you're gonna also feel like you're having psychic leaks. One day I'm gonna make a video about that because that's an interesting topic. So we have the 10 of coins. Everything is gonna be all right. Focus on your family and what matters. 2 of coins. Everything is balancing out. You see this person on the beach, and look at that big old wave behind them, but they're smiling and they're enjoying what they're doing. Enjoy the turbulence is what Spirit is telling me to say. Enjoy the craziness. Things are going to level out, and you're going to have things to look back on. Let's push everything up, because I don't know, I feel like we're going to have a lot to get into. And then the last card, we have Miss Robinson. So I get Miss Robinson a lot. I feel like I'm a Miss Robinson type, you feel me? So the story on Miss Robinson is she was a churchgoer, a very sweet person, but something happened. I believe a person came to her to do something, and they felt like she didn't do what they asked them to do. They didn't like the result of it, so they went around talking bad about her, okay? And they caused people to not commune with her in the way that she knew. And I know that Miss Robinson probably was like, what is going on? Why is this person like not treating me like she was stirring around that she was a witch. They were talking about her being a witch. They were talking about her not being for God, because she was a person like myself who does this but goes to church and who is definitely, in tune with the Lord. And she carried that burden with her. But not long after, her son died. The lady who was spreading the rumor, her son died. And she was saying that it was because of her or whatnot. And I do believe that not long after, she died as well. But yes, that's crazy. So if you're a person that people are talking bad about, or maybe you're not like, you don't feel like you have the confidence to like be in tune with who you are as a person, and you feel like your family may not accept you, I really feel like you should forget your family, because Abraham had to leave his family. There's a lot of spiritual leaders who have to leave their family, and I feel like the Lord is still coming to you to say you sometimes need to trust him and leave your family. So the 6 of Cups, okay, I'm seeing here leaving somebody behind. Somebody looking for, I'm seeing past connections. I'm seeing somebody who is looking for traces of you, but you're gone because you know that you had to put distance in between you guys because they're not respecting your emotions. They weren't expecting the cup that you were giving them. They were looking for more. And I feel here that you're putting space in between them, and you're trying to keep the part of you that you feel like is only you, the part of yourself that you feel like only you know about. That's beautiful. Exactly, only you know about the moon. I definitely see here that you know you're a magical person. You already know you're an intuitive person, that you're kind of like psychic or whatnot, but you just need that extra push. I needed that extra push, and now I'm on here as a YouTube tarot reader, you guys. That it didn't take long at all after you accepted it. So we have the Four of Cups. Definitely don't hold tight to things that you feel like don't be focused on things that don't matter. It's more out there for you to explore. Don't be so set on one particular way of making money, one particular way of feeling. Sometimes I feel an emotion I haven't felt, and I just let it ride. And I just do things that make me feel good, or just allow me to think about what could have made me feel like that, you know? So just take time with yourself and be patient, okay? So we have the Magician, pretty much centering your reading. We're going to keep it there. The Generous God. We have spiritual wisdom and magic. Helps one gain wisdom and discover hidden secrets. I'm really going to try to come out with good content to help you guys awaken your third chakra and to awaken to what's going on around us. Not that I'm rushing the process, not that I'm rushing this information, but just the sole fact that I want you guys to get the information, to get the clarity right when I get the information, right when I get the clarity. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, I'm definitely feeling like you should check out other readings. Like, I was going to start doing, like, other readings, like, who is against you, but it's not about other people. It's really about us. It's about us as an individual and how we view ourselves, because however we view ourselves, however we are internally, we are going to project that. I used to be a hater in middle school because other people, I feel like, hated on me. So I hated other people. So because of that, I projected a lot of that all the time. So when I said to myself, bitch, you projected hater energy because other people are haters. Don't project that energy. Tell people that you love them. Period. And that's what I always do. I tell a bitch when her hair looking good. I tell a man when he's smelling good. And that's just that. Like, I'm not a hater. And you putting that energy out makes it come back. So, like, when I'm feeling myself, like, unintentionally just having a good day, people real life in full force will come up to me. Like, I will get drinks. Like, it just, girl, boy, whoever's watching this reading, hopefully it's nobody under 18. But yeah, like, it's just, the feeling is like, what? This just came unexpected. So I feel like with the Magician that you should just walk into your power, step into your energy, and watch everything flow to you. With the Two of Wands, the helping God, love, wisdom, victory over those who would attack you. So yeah, step into your power because the Lord is granting you victory. The helping God, He's going to help you out. It's going to flow. And then we have the God who took evil, period. Longevity, protection against infirmity. So boom. And that's in conjunction with the Four of Cups. So this energy is going to dissipate. We have another oracle that I didn't get into. Revelation, teaching happening again. Teaching is coming up again. Maybe you retract to the last pile number 3. So, the Isle of Wonders. This is woo. The mind behind this picture. Revelation, teaching, discovery. So, I'm definitely claiming it for you. Then we have one more oracle. Baby, yes, all is good. It's all good. Let's see if we can get you some messages from Spirit, and we're gonna wrap you up pile number 4 because I'm really feeling this energy for you. I feel like you're overthinking it. Boom, you are the vibe. That's been coming out for everybody, for me too, because people who are on this channel, we are it. Rescue yourself. Don't look for somebody to be there for you. Be there for yourself. You are it. Period. And then the last message is think no evil. Don't allow yourself to be consumed with negative thoughts, okay? It's okay to cry. Just remember to wipe your eyes and shine, okay? Don't forget to smile. Okay? This is coming out. grace and determination. So definitely, if you're attracted to other piles, look into other piles, okay? I feel like this energy was so beautiful. This energy could get on a yacht and have a party, all 4 piles, because we are all in the same energy. And I love this message that I could get it out, that came out. Like, yes. So I encourage you again to check out other readings and to really just be there for yourself and to take time. Sometimes I didn't, usually when I first started readings, I didn't get through 2 minutes of a reading because the person was reading me clear through, and I was like, oh, this is too, I'm feeling exposed. So just because like you don't have time now, sooner or later you're gonna have time. And if I'm a person that you trust, or you find somebody that you trust, you have found a good person to read you and a good channel for spirit to talk to you. I know people don't go to church like they used to do it, but it's a way. Where it's a will, it's a way. Spirit, God, they're one person. Jesus Christ is the only way you're going to get through. Accepting that the only reason why we have this connection is because Jesus came and he paid the ultimate price to awaken other people. And now we are in the last bits of the wave, and the wave is coming back up. But it's coming back up in a different way, okay? So let's be ahead of the wave and just connect with spirit so we always be ahead of the wave. Period. Psychic insight. So pile number 4, I enjoyed your reading. If you enjoyed me, subscribe. If you like this video, give me a thumbs up. Definitely hit the notification bell so you don't miss a reading. And definitely tune in to me again. Bye.